The mysteries of the universe often come to us, not through vast expanses of space, but right here in our skies. Around the globe, people have reported strange, unidentifiable objects with characteristics beyond the capabilities of known human technology. But what happens when these sightings become more frequent and widespread? In today's discussion, we're going to take an in-depth look at the top 10 most recent UFO sightings around the world, dissecting each case from Roswell, New Mexico to Beijing, China. Grab your telescope and let's embark on this celestial journey. Roswell, New Mexico, the epicenter of UFO conspiracy theories, had yet another fascinating event to add to its ledger in 2023. Many residents on the night of July 13th reported seeing luminescent, fast-moving objects in the sky, performing maneuvers that seemed to defy our current understanding of physics. Not only did these objects move at speeds far beyond any terrestrial aircraft, but they also seemed to change direction instantaneously without slowing down. One resident, a local astronomer with a penchant for stargazing, managed to capture this unusual event with his home telescope and high-definition camera. The footage revealed a group of bright, disc-shaped objects moving in synchronized patterns, only to scatter in different directions suddenly, then reassemble in a new formation. This went on for approximately 10 minutes before the objects disappeared completely. As of yet, no official explanation has been offered by the government or aviation experts, leaving many to speculate about extraterrestrial activity. Over to Europe, where in Rome, Italy in 2023, a pilot and several passengers on a commercial flight reported an anomalous sighting. The pilot, a veteran with over 20 years of flying experience, was left puzzled by an object that appeared to defy the laws of aerodynamics. He noticed the object, seemingly metallic and oblong, moving against the prevailing winds at an altitude similar to the plane. The object, according to his account, was able to change speed and direction suddenly, exhibiting non-ballistic motion. Luckily, he managed to capture a brief video of the object on his smartphone. The footage has since been analyzed by several aviation and UFO experts. Preliminary analysis has ruled out the possibility of it being a drone, a weather balloon, or any known type of aircraft. The Italian aviation authorities are still investigating this incident, with many awaiting their final verdict. Meanwhile, UFO enthusiasts have pointed to this incident as yet another example of potential extraterrestrial technology. Heading down under now to Sydney, Australia, where in late 2022, hundreds of people reported an unexplained nocturnal light show. On the night of December 21st, residents of the suburban areas noticed a string of bright lights moving across the sky in a seemingly perfect line. The most captivating part was the formation the lights were in, an incredibly precise and consistent arrangement that stretched across the horizon. One of the witnesses managed to capture a high-quality video which subsequently went viral on social media. Skeptics suggested it might be a series of drones or satellites, but the uniformity and sheer number of the lights raised doubts about these explanations. Australian aviation authorities claimed no knowledge of any planned activity that might account for the phenomenon. The incident is now a part of a global catalogue of unexplained sightings, fueling further speculation about possible extraterrestrial activity. Turning our eyes to Tokyo, Japan in 2022, a staggering event took place that captured the interest of the entire nation. In broad daylight on September 15th, an oddly shaped object was observed floating above the bustling city. The object, described as a slow-moving, silver and highly reflective disc, was visible to the naked eye for several minutes. People on the ground reported that the UFO was spinning and sometimes reflected the sun in a way that caused bright flashes. Multiple high-quality videos surfaced on social media, showing the peculiar object from different angles and distances. The Japanese government was unable to provide an immediate explanation, with air traffic control claiming no unusual aircraft in the area at the time. Aerial experts ruled out any form of conventional aircraft, weather balloon or drone, due to the object's peculiar characteristics. The sighting remains unexplained, leaving open the possibility of an extraterrestrial explanation. Fasten your seatbelts as we take a virtual trip to Sao Paulo, Brazil, where an intriguing event occurred in 2022 that left experts and civilians alike scratching their heads. On the evening of November 11th, residents of the city reported seeing a pulsating, multicolored light hovering above the skyline. What was particularly intriguing about this sighting was the pattern of color changes. The object would transition from red to blue to green and then white, in a steady cycle that lasted the entire duration of the sighting. While some speculated it could be a drone equipped with unusual lighting, the speed at which it moved and the height at which it hovered made this explanation unlikely. Despite inquiries, the Brazilian government could not offer a satisfactory explanation, and the sighting remains unexplained to this day. Next, we head over to London, UK, where in 2021, a UFO sighting was captured that sparked nationwide interest. On June 30th, in the late afternoon, an unusually large, cylinder-shaped object was seen moving across the sky. Eyewitnesses described the UFO as metallic and shiny, reflecting the sun as it moved. Its size and altitude were reportedly much larger and higher than any commercial drone, and it moved silently across the sky at a steady pace. One eyewitness was able to record the phenomenon, and the video quickly went viral, fueling speculations across the globe. The UK government was unable to offer any official explanation for the sighting, and even expert analysis couldn't definitively identify the object. The sighting remains one of the most discussed UFO incidents in recent UK history. Cape Town, the picturesque South African city known for its stunning landscapes, played host to a rather different kind of spectacle in 2021. On September 5th, multiple reports flooded in describing a strange disc-shaped object hovering motionless in the sky over Table Mountain. The disc was described as shining silver, and it seemed to emit a faint hum that could be heard by those below. The most remarkable aspect of this sighting was that the object appeared to vanish in an instant, as though it simply winked out of existence. No aircraft were reported in the area at the time, and the South African aviation authorities could not provide an explanation for the occurrence, adding another layer of mystery to the incident. Our next stop is New Delhi, India, where a strange sighting in 2021 left locals puzzled and intrigued. On October 31st, a formation of glowing orbs was seen in the night sky moving in synchronicity. The orbs were reportedly bright orange and moved in a formation that didn't match any known aircraft patterns. Interestingly, the formation maintained perfect geometry despite changing speeds and altitudes. The orbs suddenly disappeared after approximately 10 minutes, leaving a trail of wonder and speculations behind. No known aircraft were reported in the area at the time, and the Indian government has yet to provide a clear explanation for this phenomenon, keeping this sighting firmly in the realm of the unexplained. In the north, the quiet city of Ottawa, Canada, was disrupted by an unusual aerial event in June 2020. Multiple residents reported an elongated cigar-shaped object hovering in the clear daytime sky above the Parliament buildings. The object was a metallic silver and appeared to spin slowly on its axis, reflecting sunlight in a dazzling display. Witnesses reached for their phones, capturing images and video that quickly went viral online. Despite the considerable attention this sighting received, Canadian authorities were unable to identify the object, leaving many to wonder what really hovered above Ottawa that summer afternoon. Our journey ends in Beijing, China, where in December of 2020 a strange light show took place. Numerous witnesses reported seeing a group of pulsating multicolored lights moving erratically across the night sky. The lights moved in ways that seemed to defy physics, darting back and forth and changing directions abruptly. What's more, they displayed a coordinated pattern of color changes moving through a sequence of colors that mesmerized onlookers. The sighting was widely documented with videos shared on social media. Chinese authorities did not provide an official explanation, leading to a slew of theories from advanced drone technology to an unannounced satellite launch to, of course, extraterrestrial visitors. The truth of what occurred over Beijing that night remains a mystery, a fitting end to our exploration of recent UFO sightings. I hope you enjoyed our list today on most recent UFO sightings. Please let me know any future ideas for videos down below.